Avoiding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kanojo Okarishimasu, aka Rental Girlfriend chapter 215. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it is getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and a kickin', feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, fam, I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for this chapter. I don't know if you guys are emotionally ready for this chapter, because we are about to get into Mommy's backstory. And based on the end of last chapter, ooh, we're in for a wild, wild ride. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Love. What does this world mean to a girlfriend? I think almost everyone is obsessed with love. Hopeless romantic right here. At college mixers, all people talk about is just three things: hot guys, nut jobs, and dieting. You forgot sex. Sex is a big thing. Well, it's for me. Hot guys, sex, and dieting. Yeah, that would be what us women talk about. Oh, and clothes. Even when you're on your phone or at the shop, you see articles about love everywhere. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Whether you've met the one or use a rental service, you should do what works for you. After all, in life, we're all just passing the time until we die. Ooh, that's a bleak way of looking at things. And this chapter is titled The Girlfriend in Paradise, Part 28. Oh God, here we go. In this innocent, pure heart, a dark flame begins to smolder. Ooh, and it's Mommy with this creepy-ass bear. Oh, God, I'm not ready for this. And then you got this dark splatter on the floor. Boy, let's go. I remember the first time my parents took something that was precious to me. I was 4 years old. I could see the face of my precious bear inside a clear 45-liter plastic trash bag being thrown out on a Tuesday afternoon. I remember it more vividly than even my dear departed grandma. My dad always said things like that build character. My mom scolded me and my siblings whenever we did something bad. This was pretty much my life. That's horrible. My parents were never like this to me. I want to know if your parents were never raised like this. Everything that didn't fit their narrow worldview was thoroughly obliterated. Nope. My parents were more liberal like that. But I will say this, and my dad's parents, nah, they were not like that at all. My mom's parents, though, my maternal grandparents, especially my maternal grandpa, that was him. When I met him, I was 9 years old. The boy's the eldest son of the Hakabas. Nice to meet you, Mommy-chan. Yeah, me too. Oh, God. At the time, I had no way of knowing what my parents were up to. So you're in the top class at Sapix? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And since having dinner with the stereotypically good families was par for the course, best you could do was community college, wasn't it? Don't be like that. You're right, though. I only saw him as some slightly older boy. As you might be able to guess, I attended a fancy all-girls middle school. Oh, God. Yeah. Looking back now, my dad's influence was all over the school. They were strict on morals, and I couldn't talk much to boys or any men at all. Dude, nah. This was not me. This was not me at all when I was growing up. Good morning, Professor. It wasn't until long after I graduated that I realized just how much of a grip my dad had on the principal and the rest of the staff. Nah, first of all, this is privilege, but I'm telling you, my mom could relate to this. But my mom I think she went to a co-ed school, but whew, my grandpa, though, whew. Whenever I'd come home from school, my room would have been tidied to perfection, and every time some photos and books would be disposed of as if they had failed some sort of test. Up to this point, I guess everything went as my dad had planned. I was the model daughter, good and upstanding. If I'd had a pet like that, I would have held on to it exactly the same way. Yeah. At the time, I never would have said there was anything wrong with this. Things had been this way ever since I was little. Nice combo. Yay, 3 combo. With my mom's old phone, I could at least see my friends. I was just connecting their red and yellow smiley faces, but it kept me busy. The only thing my dad didn't account for is that even good pets can feel the burning desire to be free. Yep. It's always the good girls that want to rebel. You can't do that shit. You try and shelter them. Was my mom like this? Not in like what would you think, and it's not like what I think we're about to see, but when my mom, as soon as my mom could, and this was after she graduated school, nursing school, she left Chicago and she came to, and she got help from her grandparents, my great grandparents, and she got all the stuff she could in her car and drove all the way to California, and she never looked back. I mean, yes, we visited my grandparents a few times, obviously, but yeah, she was happy to escape my grandpa's grip, obviously. The only thing my dad didn't account for was that even good pets can feel a burning desire to be free. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to say this. Even my uncle was like that too. My uncle escaped. My aunt, though, nah, she didn't. Yeah, okay. Really? Let's go. Woohoo! Woohoo! You can stop yelling now. He was a student at the high school next to mine. He was honest, cheerful, caring, and sweet. I'd run into him a few times at the station, so we met through a mutual friend. We both played the same mobile game, so we bonded over that and started dating about 3 weeks later. His name was Tarokan, and his last name was Urashima. Um, Funny, isn't it? Like the name of a specific, like the protagonist of a specific folk tale. Excuse me. I'm not even joking. That was really his name. I didn't tell my parents, of course. He was already worried that he didn't attend a school as fancy as mine. So when I explained the situation to him, he said, we could just take it one step at a time. Other than that, we were just like any other couple our age. We went on silly dates, we laughed about stupid things, and fought over stupid things too. We went out for dumb snacks, told each other foolish dreams. We even made a really, really stupid promise. Looking back now, we were so cliche. It was almost embarrassing. But at the same time, it was exhilarating, like walking a tightrope. There was a sense of danger that I didn't get hanging out with my girlfriends. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. But here's the difference between me and mommy, though. I hung out with more guys than girls anyway. Did my parents care? No. um, that feeling at least was real. I promise I'm going to make you happy. I'm going to be a big shot and make your dad see it our way. You'll have everything you want. Aw. Yeah, but then something changed. I could see it so clearly just then. Up to then, I only did what my parents told me to. They had my life all laid out, and I was just along for the ride. But for the first time in my life, I derailed their plans. Oh no, she got pregnant. That dazzling experience was all it taken to light that little something inside me. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. No, dude, was there no sex ed over there? Jesus, I just wanted to be set free, to treasure what was important to us. I wanted to build a future with him. At least, I think that's what I wanted at the time. This is why it is important to take sex ed. And fuck, you have a phone. Look, you have a fucking phone. You should learn what protection is. Jesus Christ. Gradually growing inside me was my chance at a revolution. Oh God, of course. Of course, of course. It's always them sheltered girls that do this. Hey, I will say this. I was a sheltered girl, but I wasn't an idiot. Just saying. And I'm gonna say this. I kept it a secret when I lost my virginity. I wasn't stupid. Hey, Mommy Chan, are you okay? I was only 15, but she lost her virginity sooner than I did. Damn. I was only 15, but in the darkness of night, I could see it so clearly. This chance to finally be the real me. Sorry, I had to sneak out. My shining ray of hope. Why? Break up with Taro? You're going to marry Hakuba-san. What? Since when do you decide who I'll marry, Dad? Do you have any idea how hard your grandfather and I worked to make this family what it is today? What does that even mean? You're just covering your own asses. You use your own family for political gain. What kind of father are you? I'm not your pawn. I'm my own person. Ooh, he slapped her. You're too young to understand. We all have our roles to play in this world. It doesn't care about things like love or passion. It beats you down. Uh-oh. Are you, Urashima-kun? With inescapable circumstances and your own powerlessness, huh? All you can do is fall to your knees and try to do the best you can. Oh no. See you tomorrow. Sorry, I met someone else. Let's break up. Huh? Oh no. Oh no. And in that moment, I could feel the teeny tiny baby inside me pass away. There was nothing I could do. I never stopped dreaming of a different life, but dropping out of school, leaving everything behind, and fending for myself, it just wasn't realistic. I didn't want the wits or skills, let alone courage, to pull it off. So that was the end of the road for me. In the end, I chose the stability of my parents. I was supposed to hate them, but we went back to pretending we were a happy family. I was just a small fry, powerless to stand up against society. And this ploy that I had dreamt up for my father, the stone I had mindlessly grabbed to cast at him, turned out to be a boomerang headed straight for my face. I should have seen it coming, though. I told myself I wanted to spend my life with Taro, but it was just my craving for freedom, my childish wish to escape my parents' smothering. I called it love, but some might say that it was just my rebellious phase. Yeah. There's a difference between love and infatuation. Was this love that Mommy was feeling, or was it rebellion? Hey, for me, you can make the argument for me that it was rebellion too, because my parents hated my first boyfriend. My mom hated my first boyfriend. My dad didn't give a shit. My dad was bomb. He just wanted me to be happy. My mom hated my first boyfriend. But for me, it just made me want to be with him even more. But but the difference is between me and Mommy is that I didn't go out with him right away. We were like best friends for like 3 years first. So, and we didn't fool around or anything. Even now, I don't know what to call it. No matter how much I try to dissect my own thoughts. It sounds like the baby that died within her. I don't know. She might have told. I'm curious what this means. You guys think it was an abortion or a miscarriage? He thinks it was because what we saw in that sonogram was what it looked like to be about 12 weeks. It had to have been an abortion. There's no way it wasn't an abortion. Even now, I don't know what to call it, no matter how much I try to dissect my thoughts. He's so hot, so I have this diet, total nut job. I can't find a logical explanation for it. Frankly, I don't think that anyone could. Thank you for waiting. Besides, you know how people try to separate love from true love? Everyone talks about it, but I think labeling a relationship like that is just stupid. Love as opposed to, that's what it says, love as opposed to true love. I'm not bitter or anything, and I'm not trying to burst anyone's bubble. Whether you're a hypocrite who cares about others or an asshole who cares only about themselves, none of that matters in the end. Now, whenever I look at two people who are in love, I just get this urge to burn it all down. These people who say they're in love, they're not playing make-believe, every single one of them. This is your last chance. Let's go. Time to come clean. Ooh, so that's why she wants to bring an end to this. How will Mizuhara react to Mommy's ultimatum? Dude, Mommy, I totally understand. I get it, but mommy, you have become that thing that you hate, and it makes me wonder, though. It makes me wonder what happened to your parents. What happened? Because there's something different that happened. Because we are a product. We as offspring of our parents. We are a product of our parents. We are. We try to rebel against it. Sometimes we can't rebel against it and become something different, which some cases we do. We are something different. And we try and separate ourselves from our parents. But mommy, though, but that teeny tiny baby inside her, that revolution, um, a teeny tiny baby had passed away. Ugh. I'm curious what you guys think that means. Because she obviously, we saw that she was pregnant. She was definitely pregnant. But does this mean that it was a miscarriage or it was an abortion? I'm here. To me, it seems like it would be an abortion. That's what it seems like it. But this, yeah. See this, I could just see so clearly just then. Up to then, I only did what my parents told me. Yeah, when she did this, you know she was pregnant. Oh, damn straight. But was mommy did, was it love or was it a rebellious phase? To me, I don't think it would. And there's the difference between love and true love. Yeah, you know when it's true love. There is a well, there's also, here's the thing. You got thirst, you got infatuation, you got love, and you got true love. Example of true love is what we see in Kaguya-sama Love is War with Miyuki and Kaguya. That is true love. With Ishigami, and Ishigami is a really good example. Ishigami and Tsubami, uh, that was infatuation, hands down. That was thirst, infatuation. And Ishigami, that is love. That is fucking true love right there that we have with Ishigami and Ino. Oh my god, it is, and I love it so much. But here, though, it's all based on the circumstances. It really is. It's based on the circumstances. Here, when you're sheltered like that and you're trying to become free, and it really seems like she was using this guy to try and be free of all the insanity and all the control. And it kind you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of oh my god, Shonen no Abyss, with what Chaka was trying to do, try to use Reiji for, to be a key to her freedom from her controlling environment. But yeah, kind of, she was looking down on him. But would you consider this a rebellious phase? Would you consider this love? Um, I don't know if you would consider this love or not. This this does not seem like love to me. This doesn't. Nah, nah. This isn't love. This is one of those fleeting moments kind of thing. It is. Because if it was love, then Taro would have done everything that he could and then some to try and be with mommy. He would have fought and fought and fought. He wouldn't have caved in. So this wasn't love. No, this wasn't love. No, 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 no. Because what we're seeing in Kaguya-sama Love is War with Miyuki fighting to do everything to be with Kaguya. He does not care. He is doing whatever he needs to do to be with Kaguya, even though they're in different classes. Because Kaguya, you could make the argument here, Kaguya is the same as Mami in a way. She's in a controlled environment. She is supposed to be, they're supposed to be put her in an arranged marriage. She is supposed to be a pet, like have her life set out for her. But Miyuki set her free from that, and she don't want to go back to that. But Miyuki and her like took forever. They took their time before they got together, and they really got to know each other as well. So that's the thing. And also Yuki was the one that like pursued her, and they were chasing each other too. They were playing games with each other and getting to know each other. This to me was not that. Again, Kaguya and Miyuki are more than a rebellious phase. That is true love. This to me was not true love. Nah, and plus they were smart enough to use fucking protection. Dumbass. And they had my life all laid out, and I was just along for the ride. That was Kaguya. That was fucking Kaguya. Mommy, if I know, girl, we've seen it. Seen it. And Kaguya defied her fate. And the fact that Mommy resigned to this, it just gives me Choco vibes from Shonen no Abyss. It does. And what she's doing is taking it out she's taking it out on everybody else. She wants to see the world burn because she couldn't get what she wanted. And it's sad because Mommy, the other thing is Mommy, if this was true love, you would have fought. You would have went to Taro and found out what the fuck is going on. But nah, this was not love. Nah, this was just rebellion. And yeah, we do stupid shit like that. We do. We will, but if it's love, you will fight. You will fight for it. But this was not love. So when you see people fight for their love, you want to destroy it. Mommy, you are doing straight up projection. And that is sad. Do I feel bad for her? Yes, I do feel bad for her. I feel horrible for her. And it makes you wonder. She had to have, wait, hold on. Yeah. She had to have told her parents what happened. She had to have told her parents about, getting pregnant. She had to. And they probably got her to have an abortion. I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think this was an abortion or a miscarriage? I think it was an abortion. I do. Do you guys feel bad for Mommy? And the other thing I want to know is, have any of you been in that situation? Have you been raised in that situation, or were you like me, where you were raised in a more of a loving environment? Yeah, I'm a dysfunctional environment for me. Yes. Sheltered to an extent? Yes. But my life wasn't like fully planned out like this. I've never had shit taken away from me like that. Nah, that was God taking shit away from me. I had there was different things that got taken away from me, and that was later in life. But nah, my parents didn't take away shit from me like this. Nah. My mom went through that. I didn't go through that. Until, again, later in life. But I'm curious if any of you had like strict parents like Mommy did. And you have to wonder if her parents went through that as well. And and it makes you like realize how much of a yinging motif this is between Mommy and Chizuru, and also Mommy and Kazuya as well. It really is, because we've seen Chizuru's environment. We've seen how she was raised. She was raised in a loving environment. Same with Kazuya. Kazuya was raised in a loving environment. He was. So it's just really heartbreaking to see this. It is. But also, what about Mommy's mother? She was very complacent in all this. And in regards to my mom's mother, because I'm using this as an example, with my maternal grandmother, she had severe arthritis, so she could barely move, so she was severely disabled. So my mom was the one. My mom and her siblings, they had to take care of my aunt basically, or not my aunt. I'm sorry, my grandma basically. So yeah, there's that. But I'm we all have our roles to play in this world. Well, Kaguya said fuck that and turn the tables on them. You could say fuck that and turn the tables on them too. Yeah, we have our roles to play in this world. Sure, but you could say fuck it. You can bend logic and find loopholes in them roles and in them rules slash roles, as it was said in Undead Unluck yesterday. But I'm really curious what you guys think. Do I think this chapter is powerful? It's not as powerful as I wanted it to be. I kind of wanted more from this. I thought Reiji was gonna like really like go for it a little bit more. This isn't like what we got with Chizuru. Um, am I happy with it? Meh. It's okay. It's not what it's didn't like really, again, it didn't really go for it like I was hoping. I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think um Reiji went far enough with this chapter? I don't think so. Reiji could have went further. Oh, damn straight Reiji could have went further with this. And it like I'm talking about Shonen no Abyss further. Like what we got with Chaco. If Reiji would have given me like more, a little bit more of Chaco up in here in terms of sheltered, like actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this: a little bit more of Kaguya, Sama Love is War, because dude, Akka goes for it, and Kaguya Sama Love is War, mixed with a little bit of Shonen no Abyss. If you would have given me that, Reiji, this would have been a perfect chapter. But that's just my opinion. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Rent-A-Girlfriend content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.